The spice expands stream time. The spice expands sleep schedules. We're about to break 190 hours. I think we can break 200 today. We got 2 full amazing crawler runs done yesterday. We have been cooking up Spice Melange. The Baron would be so proud. Henken's on a vacation far away. Listen, I'm scouting out Arachus for our possible Star Citizen invasion, okay? You know, with the way Helldivers did all those colony names, that there's gonna be some Star Citizen systems past the belt that are gonna be like Planet Arachus on Shun or something. There'll be some Easter eggs like that, you know what I mean? So I'm here scouting. I gotta see what the sandworms are like, see what the situation is like. Can we survive it? So let's hop on in and get started because I wanna play. We're gonna do a couple upgrades, right? We're upgrading our buggy today. We're reaping all the rewards. There's our baby right there. I'm so proud of her. How much aluminum we need, by the way? Weasel, the answer to that will always be yes. Absolutely. And if you're scratching your head, what does that mean? That means yes, all the aluminum, always, forever. Aluminum is gonna be, it's like the copper now. It's our throwaway metal. Yeah. Listen, it's always, it's gonna be aluminum, duraluminum, and then a plasteel until they give us something new later. Literally all of it. You want, to give you a hint as to how much aluminum, there's a monument built called the Joe 6 Saloon, which is gonna be used indefinitely and upgraded. It is an honor to the man who single-handedly cleaned every aluminum node on this map. So much so that the server's like, I guess I gotta make more. And then he cleaned those too. Like the price of aluminum increased IRL. So how much aluminum he mined? It doesn't even make sense. Like when I was running cargo for him, I considered myself a pretty good cargo runner. Every time I went there, he was full. Wait, I don't know you can build so near the house. Me neither. Zach's like, I built a depot. I'm like, where is it? He goes, oh, it's really close to the base. And then I came over here and I was like, holy shit. And apparently that's what the Atreides did. One of the turn-ins was less than a minute. Apparently there's a guy there that's been doing this. So I'm like, you know what? There's only one way to beat a guy doing it. It's gonna have to do what he's doing. He's never gonna beat us in vehicles. But apparently it's one dude that was on the Atreides side. Built a gigantic depot, less than a minute. He just walked in and clicked turn in. So we're gonna do the same thing, right? All these excess are gonna be stored here. And then if you see it pop up, you know, it's gonna be a race. But if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Say hi, yo, what's up, Decamore? Welcome in. Wait, are you the one dude? Are you the solo runner? I was crazy, less than a minute, man, less than a minute. Yeah, we built a little depot, trying to do the same thing. I don't know if it's gonna be buggies tomorrow. That's kind of just like my guess, you know? And that's the reward. The reward is points, depending on what it is. The greediest thing to do would be to do it by yourself, which I'm not gonna do, but if that's what it takes to win, it will. But what I'm doing, obviously, is we have all these vehicles ready, and then the next person go and takes the next 10 in, right? If we're getting close to the end on some of the runs, and we're like, all right, we need to solidify, I'll go over the 14,000. But typically, you try to spread this among your guild members, right? For instance, like this one, everybody should at least get the 700, right? That puts a bunch of points on the board, and everyone gets 10 grand. There are only a few people get to 14K. Some of them we'll have later on, right? Well, I already have the Widra still suit swatch. You turn in for me, take the 14,000 lead, you know? Jack says, I turned in 7,000 aluminum ingots for max reward solo on your server. You've got a mill water reserve for big projects. Yeah, we cooked about 20,000 bricks. We turned in 35 plus helicopters, stopters. And then we cooked enough aluminum to, I think, make like 80 more. It was a lot. Even if they had a Fremen as a faction at that, though, let us ride the worm. Yeah, it'd be cool, though. It makes me think, though, like, right, you have this open slot. What could it be? You want to ride the sandworm? Yeah. Astera says, the dev stated that there won't be the worm thing. Ah, that's okay. But what could it be? Right? Could even be the worm thing. But yeah, you're all worm riders IRL, so they don't need to. Hey, get out of here, carp. How you doing, buddy? People that had done, I've seen the surf and the sandworm surfing. Hide worm, exploding poo. That is Dune. Like people drinking Kopi Luwak. It's not poop. It's actually the sand trout. So sand trout find water poisonous. and they find it in the sand and cover it. And basically in this like weird fungal covering that makes it safe for the actual worm to consume and the sandtrout to consume. Well, it just sits there underground, right, building up and heating up, and with the heat of Arachus and everything, basically causes this fungal bloom to burst from all the pressure and energy. That's what the explosion is. The worms don't even care about it, right? That's actually the birth of a worm, funny enough. With that kind of high energy of the explosion, enough of the sandtrout fused together to make one baby worm. So think of the worms as like the hunters from Halo. Remember how they're like made of thousands of organisms? Is that a game worth pushing towards? Is it mainly just PvP emphasis? I'm not exactly sure either. So far, it's been a lot of PvP, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to PvP, right? Half the time, just having numbers will keep people away from you. Y'all got a whole fortress for a base, pretty impressive. 30-something people playing, right? That's why I tell people, like, don't look at my progress and don't feel like you haven't progressed enough. There's no time limit on Dune. You know what I mean? It hasn't even been out a whole month. We're in week 3. Some people are gonna get this game discounted 6 months from now. Don't worry about getting the end game. I got 32 people with me, and I allied with literal diplomacy 2 other Harkonnen alliances together. So we have a 3 alliance faction going across the server, right? They're not even in our Haga Basin. I found them in the deep desert, just so we could work together for Landsraad stuff. So essentially I've got the manpower of 90 people on a 900-man server. I have 10% of the power, right? And that's what this game is. It's all about bodies. You got a assault squadron of 3. Some of them might be like, I'm having fun and go attack it, but 99% of the people would see us all together and say, F that. What a sight, dude, right? Dude, this game is gorgeous, man. And it's just sand. Like, what a way to make sand beautiful. Meanwhile, devs that are like working on trees and foliage are like, excuse me? Are we a joke to you? Meanwhile, we're like, yeah, fucking dunes, man. It's like we're at the beach without water. How many of them? Worm eat you? I think you gave him indigestion or something, Doppel. Oh, I see a sandcrawler coming back. Yeah, they made it back to PvE. Doesn't even have escort. Yeah, it's just him and a sandcrawler. Looks like they came from northwest. Oh, dude, they just flew it in holding the carrier into their base. Like a 3-high foundation. Yo, what up, fellow Harko? Love the base, dude. Damn, you guys are so close to the Atreides base. What up, dudes? What up, man?
I thought you were my neighbor for a second.
Oh, no, I just saw you fly in. We came to say hi. I saw you. Damn, you guys got Atreides neighbors, huh?
Yeah, we've been attacking them every time they leave.
Good. Good. Yeah, shout out if you guys ever need help, fellow Harko. We'll come help you guys.
Okay. We're also killing our code.
Yeah. Fair.
Harkonnen brothers.
Yo, what up, dudes?
We kill everyone.
Oh yeah, good.
It's the Harkonnen way.
It's the Harkonnen way.
It's my Harkonnen brother here.
What's up, guys? Oh, it's Van. What up, man?
Stab each other is probably Harkonnen.
Yeah.
What's up, Harkin?
What's up, dudes? I saw the crawler coming in. I was like, man, y'all didn't even have an escort. That's ballsy.
Oh, we had an escort.
Crawler is a nice car.
Yeah, we got it to the safe zone.
Oh, good. I was like, I saw you flying solo. I was like, what are they doing?
If someone attacks my carrier, I just hop out and I start.
Yeah. Oh, you got is that the you guys got the lock on?
Just landed.
Is that the lock on one?
You have one of them.
Lock on.
Oh, nice. Like I said, I know we work together in Landsraad. I don't expect any diplomacy on the field. You guys attack whatever.
I mean, the main thing is you just gotta fight. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't run.
No, it happens a lot.
Oh.
I mean, anyone who comes by our island,
Yeah.
we usually kill them. So
Oh yeah. Well, listen. I got some respect out here. You know what I mean? But if I find out, I know it's you guys. Obviously, I'm gonna change it up. Maybe you know.
I mean, no. If we're on the field, we'll
That's good.
blow up all the trees.
Yeah. Got you guys there. All right. Well, GG's boys. I got a few more things I got to run before reset. That was gonna look way cooler. Wee.